Peace and good morning. Happy Saturday. My name is Tia. Thank you so much for being here. We have this wonderful opportunity to cultivate more peace, love, and ease for ourselves with an strength building and invigorating asana class. Just a little bit about me for anyone who isn't necessarily familiar with me or is new to practice with me. So, again, my name is Tia. I have been consistently practicing yoga for about 10 years now. I will have been teaching for 5 years in May of this year. I am very passionate about sharing the practice of yoga, especially with Black people. And view I view yoga as a way of life and also a means to liberation, and essentially a means for us to um, basically get back to our natural state of liberation. The goal of yoga is to bring us into samadhi, bliss, enlightenment, joy. Essentially, all of those things culminate or translate to liberation. And so, this is a liberation practice. Um, we'll be practicing a slow power flow. I encourage you to grab the things that you need for added support and comfort throughout your practice and shavasana. So be sure you have those things handy. Um, if you need to have water handy, also make sure you have that handy. Um, and I would really like to establish this as a safe space, which means that you are free to move in the ways that feel best for you and your body. The overlying uh, theme for this year and beyond is I am a liberated being. And so, with you being liberated beings, again, you're free to move in the ways that feel best for you and your body, even if that means you're doing something totally different from what I'm suggesting. This is your practice, so make it whatever you need it to be, right? Also, because this is a safe space, I'm encouraging you to release any judgment of yourself and your body. Um, I'm encouraging you to release any ideas about what your body should and should not be able to do today. Okay? So come to a level of acceptance of where your body is today, acknowledge how it's feeling, and move and adjust accordingly. With that being said, also understand that nothing is mandatory, everything is optional. Feel free to opt out of things. Remember that rest is always available for you. You don't have to wait until I say, okay, come into a resting position. No, listen to your body. You're a liberated being. You know what's best for your body. So rest when you need to rest, drink your water, do whatever you need to do during your practice, right? So that you feel most supported. Um, I think no, that isn't it. I would also like to take a few moments to just do land acknowledgments. Um, Currently, I am living in on land that was previously occupied by the Catawba and Tutelo tribes of indigenous people, um, now known as Harmony, North Carolina. I am also living on land that my great grandfather bought, um, and split up amongst his children who have been passing it down to their own children. And so I just wanted to take a few moments to acknowledge the people who inhabited this land before me. Um, yeah, and that's pretty much it. One more thing. The mantra for this practice. So, the mantra for this week and for this practice is I am taking up more space than before. I am taking up more space than before. And this is an invitation to take up space with your physical bodies, also your energy, also your joy, your love, your peace, your ease, your bliss. Um, think expansiveness, think um, growing, think spreading, think broadening, um, think just taking up space in all of the ways that you possibly can that feel best for you. Okay. Gone are the days of making ourselves small to appease other people's level of comfort. Um, as liberated beings, we are free to expand and grow and take up as much space as we like, um, without infringing upon other people's rights to do the same. Okay. So, again, our mantra is I am taking up more space than before. If you haven't already, go ahead and come into your comfortable seated position and sit up nice and tall. Shoulders are down and back away from your ears. Your hands are resting wherever feels best for you. Engage your core. So you're sitting in power here. Crown of the head reaches up towards the sky. You can take your gaze forward just by letting your eyes look down or gently close your eyes. And taking a deep inhale through your nose, sigh it out, and breathe. Tune into the environment outside of your physical body. Take note of the sounds that you hear, any fragrances you may smell. Acknowledge how the air feels on your skin. Shift your awareness to your physical body, taking a scan from head to toe. Acknowledge and express gratitude for the physical sensations you're feeling. Take note of the areas in your body that may need extra attention, as well as the areas in your body that feel good. And bring your focus to your breath. You're breathing in and out through your nose. Your inhales and exhales come and go with ease. Breathe. I am taking up more space than before. I am taking up more space than before. I am taking up more space than before. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Palms come together. Exhale them down to heart center. Again, inhale, sweep your arms up. Palms come together. Exhale them down. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Taking a deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Breathe. Gently open your eyes when you're ready. Smile, connecting with your joy. What's up, y'all? So good to be here. So we'll begin with some gentle movement. Again, let your hands rest wherever feels best and begin to roll your head around in a circle. Keep your shoulders down and back, away from your ears. Linking breath with movement. Inhale as your chin releases up. Exhale as it comes down towards your chest. Breathe and move. Feel free to switch directions when you're ready. Pause and come back to center. Breathe and begin to move your shoulders back. So you're rolling your shoulders back. And then forward. Pause. And start to move your torso around in a circle. One direction. Be sure that your bottom stays planted on the mat. And perhaps you inhale as your chest gently comes forward. Exhale as it goes back. Pause and move in the opposite direction. Slowly come back to center, taking a deep inhale through your nose. Sigh it out. I am taking up more space than before. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, cactus arms, pressing the elbows back towards the back wall. You're here for 3 breaths. If y'all hear my stomach growling, I am so sorry. I have not eaten yet. Inhale, reach up. Be sure that your shoulders stay down away from your ears. Exhale, let your right hand come down to the space beside you. Bend to the right and breathe. Left shoulder stays back, heart stays open. Seated side bend. Inhale, come back to center. Both arms extend straight up. Shoulders are down away from your ears. Exhale, cactus arms. 3 breaths. Inhale, reach up, shoulders stay down. Exhale, left hand comes down to the space beside you. Bend to the left and breathe. Right shoulder stays back, heart stays open. Inhale, come back to center, arms extend straight up. Exhale, cactus arms. Breathe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let your hands come down to the space in front of you. You'll walk them out away from your body to come into a fold. Chin comes in towards the chest. Breathe. Inhale and slowly come up, walking your hands back towards your body. Exhale. Make your way into tabletop, hands and knees. Remember that if you need extra support for your knees or cushion for your knees, feel free to place a folded blanket underneath them. Be sure that your knees rest hips width apart, so that would be the width of both of your fists put together between your knees. Shoulders are stacked over elbows, over wrists. Palms can be facing flat or can be planted, fingers spread nice and wide, or you can make your hands into fists here if having your palms down feels too intense, okay? So you can either be here or here. Find gentle movement, maybe swaying your hips from side to side or taking them around in a circle. Maybe you gently shake your head, yes and no, or come into child's pose for a few breaths. Breathe and move. Also, feel free to move through a few rounds of cow and cat pose. Inhaling into your cow pose, allowing your tailbone to tilt up. Gaze will go forward and up. And you would exhale through your nose, round and arch your back, taking your gaze towards your legs. Move at your own pace, guided by your inhales and exhales. Pause and find stillness. Taking a deep inhale through your nose, sigh it out. Breathe. Tuck your toes under. Walk your hands back towards your body or towards your knees. Press your hands into the mat so that your knees come up. Walk your hands back towards your feet and start to straighten your legs. You're coming into a standing forward fold here. Feet are firmly planted, soft bend in the knees. Engage your core. Let your arms and head hang heavy. Chin comes in towards the chest as the crown of your head points down towards the mat. Inhale into a half forward fold or flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise and come all the way up. Arms extend straight up for high mountain. Exhale, mountain pose. Hands rest at your sides. Taking a deep inhale through your nose. Side out. Come to the top of your mat and settle into your mountain pose. Feet are firmly planted, soft bend in the knees. That just means your knees are not locked. Shoulders are down and back away from your ears. Your hands rest actively at your sides. Core is engaged. Your gaze goes straight forward. Crown of the head reaches up towards the sky. Breathe. I am taking up more space than before. Inhale into high mountain. Let your palms come together. Exhale them down to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms, slight back bend. Inhale, reach up again, shoulders stay down away from your ears. Bring your palms together. Exhale them down to heart center and breathe. Shift your weight into your right foot to release your left foot up from the mat. Come into your stork pose. Palms are still pressed together in front of your heart. Left leg forms a 90-degree angle. Breathe. Engage your core. Root down through that right foot. Be sure that your left foot is flexed. Toes are pointing forward or up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale as you step your left foot back. Breathe and let your left knee come down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Right foot is firmly planted. Right ankle or right knee is stacked over your right ankle. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. Breathe. One more breath here. Inhale, come back to center, arms extend straight up. Palms come together. Exhale them down to heart center and twist to your right. Yogi's choice, so you have options here. Your torso can stay upright, your palms can stay together, and then your arms can extend out. Also, palms can stay together. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. Arms can also extend. So find whatever variation of this revolved low lunge feels best for you. And breathe. Check in with your body. Adjust accordingly. Inhale, come back to center. Torso faces forward. Arms are extended straight up. Exhale, hands come all the way down to the mat. Inhale, into a kneeling plank and breathe. Engage your core. Be mindful that your hips are not sinking down or coming up too high. You're forming a diagonal line with your body. Inhale. Exhale, lower with as much control as possible, keeping your elbows in towards your body. Inhale, roll your shoulders back and lift your chest up for baby cobra. And breathe. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way back down. Inhale, press up into your kneeling plank. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale into your first downward facing dog. Find movement here if you need it. Maybe pedaling your heels as you bend one knee and then the other. Maybe gently shaking your head yes and no. You can also bend both knees at the same time and then straighten them. And find any other movement that feels good for you. And then settle in. Heels press down towards the mat. They don't have to touch the mat. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Be sure that you're pressing the mat away from your body with your hands so you aren't dumping your weight into your shoulders. Engage your core. Head hangs between your biceps. Breathe. Inhale and walk your feet up towards your hands. Exhale as you settle into your standing forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold or flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, coming all the way up. So think about coming up and hinging from the hips. Arms extend straight up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up, palms come together. Exhale them down to heart center. Breathe. Shift your weight into your left foot to release your right foot up, coming into stork, keeping your palms pressed together in front of your heart. Right leg forms a 90-degree angle. Right foot is flexed, toes pointing forward or up. Breathe and engage your core. Inhale. Exhale. Right foot steps back. Breathe. Right knee comes down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. 3 breaths here. Inhale, reach up, palms come together. Exhale them down to heart center and twist to your left. Same options apply here in your revolved low lunge. So see what feels best for you. Remember, you can be here, 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 or here. Either way, stay connected with your breath, remembering our mantra, I am taking up more space than before. Inhale, come back to center, facing forward, arms extend up, shoulders down away from your ears. Exhale, hands come all the way down to the mat. Inhale into your kneeling plank and breathe. 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, lower all the way down, keeping your elbows in towards your body. Inhale, roll your shoulders back and lift your chest up, baby cobra. 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, kneeling plank. 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, walk or step your feet forward. Exhale as you settle into your forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold or flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, coming all the way up, high mountain. Exhale, cactus arms, slight back bend. Inhale, reach up, palms come together. Exhale them down to heart center. Shift into your stork pose. Left foot lifts and breathe. Left foot is flexed. Left leg forms a 90-degree angle. Engage your core. Take your gaze straight ahead. Palms can stay together or arms can extend up. Breathe. Finding a point that is unmoving to focus your attention on. You're here for 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Step your left foot back. Yogi's choice, left knee can stay up or come down to the mat. You're here in your crescent lunge for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, cactus arms. Breathe. Inhale, reach up, palms come together. Exhale them down to heart center and twist to your right, coming into revolve lunge. Same options apply for your arms. See what feels best for you. Keep your connection with breath. We're here for 3 inhales and 3 exhales. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands come all the way down to the mat. Inhale into a plank or kneeling plank. And as you move your foot back, perhaps you shift forward a bit and pick up your right foot and step it back instead of sliding it back. Breathe. You are in your plank for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Lower to a hover or all the way down. Inhale into the back bend of your choice. So that could be baby cobra, cobra, or upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe and find movement if you need it. And then taking a deep inhale through your nose. Sigh it out. Breathe. Inhale and walk or step your feet forward. Exhale as you settle into your forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold or flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, coming all the way up. High mountain. Exhale, cactus arms, slight back bend. Breathe. Inhale, reach up, palms come together. Exhale them down to heart center. Breathe and take your time moving into your stork pose. This time you'll ground down through your left foot, releasing your right foot up. Right leg forms a 90-degree angle. Right foot is flexed, toes pointing up. Breathe. Again, palms can stay together, or you can extend your arms straight up. Keep your connection with breath. Focus your attention on an unmoving spot, also known as a dristi, and breathe. I am taking up more space than before. Inhale, exhale, right foot steps back. Yogi's choice, right knee can come down to the mat or stay up. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, cactus arms. 3 breaths here. Inhale, reach up, you're back in your crescent lunge. Palms come together. Exhale them down to heart center and twist to your left, coming into your version of a revolved lunge. Find whatever expression of the arms works best for you. Breathe for 3 breaths here. Inhale, come back to center, torso faces forward. Exhale, hands come all the way down to the mat to frame your left foot. Again, think about pressing your right toes in the mat into the mat so that your body starts to shift forward. Lift your left foot up and set it back. Breathe. 3 breaths here in plank or kneeling plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower to a hover or all the way down. Inhale into the back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a deep inhale, sigh it out. And breathe. Allow your knees to come down to the mat. Feet will come together behind you. Sink your hips back and down, coming into child's pose. You have the option to allow your arms to rest in front of you, extend in front of you on the mat, or they can rest at your sides to bring some relief to your shoulders. Forehead comes all the way down to the mat or a block. Breathe. One more breath here. From child's pose, make your way back into downward facing dog. Inhale, walk or step your feet forward. Exhale as you settle into your forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold or flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, coming all the way up. Exhale, mountain pose. Breathe and find gentle movement if you need it. Drink water if you need to. We'll move through our flow. On each side one more time. So when you're ready, come back into your mountain pose. Feet are firmly planted, soft bend in the knees. Core is engaged, shoulders down and back, away from your ears. Hands rest actively at your sides. Gaze goes straight forward. Crown of the head reaches up towards the sky. Breathe. Inhale, high mountain. Palms come together. Exhale them down to heart center. Taking a deep inhale through your nose. Sigh it out. I am taking up more space than before. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms, back bend. 3 breaths. Inhale, reach up. Palms come together. Exhale them down to heart center. Breathe, shifting your weight into your right foot. Left foot lifts. Arms can extend up overhead. Stork pose. 3 breaths. Yogi's choice. From stork, you can step that left foot back, or maybe you come into a warrior 3. Either way, stay connected with your breath. If you're in warrior 3, be sure that your left foot is flexed, your toes are pointing down towards the mat. Maybe you keep a slight bend in your right knee, keeping that knee soft, grounding down through the right foot. Engage your core. And when you're ready, step your left foot back. Inhale, extend your arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up, palms come together. Exhale them down to heart center and twist to your right, coming into your variation of a revolved lunge. Breathe. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale, come back to center, torso faces straight forward. Exhale, hands come all the way down to the mat to frame your right foot. Inhale into your plank. 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a deep inhale through your nose. Sigh it out. Inhale, walk or step your feet forward. Exhale into your forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, coming all the way up. Exhale, cactus arms. 3 breaths. Inhale, reach up, palms come together. Exhale them down to heart center. Come into your stork pose, ground down through the left foot. Right foot lifts, right leg forms a 90-degree angle. Arms extend straight up. Breathe. Yogi's choice. From stork, you can step back into your crescent lunge or move into your warrior 3. Either way, keep your connection with breath, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. I am taking up more space than before. Inhale if you're in stork. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale, arms are extended straight up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up, palms come together. Exhale them down to heart center and twist to your left. Again, finding whichever variation of your revolve lunge feels best for you. 3 breaths. Inhale, back to center. Torso faces forward. Exhale, hands come all the way down to the mat. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, and then you're here for 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find your movement. And then make your way into child's pose. Taking a deep inhale through your nose, sigh it out, and breathe. Slowly come up out of your child's pose and make your way into a seated position. Scoot up towards the front edge of your mat or the top edge of your mat so that you have room to lie back. And then you'll lie all the way down. Maybe pull your knees in towards your chest and find some gentle movement, rocking from side to side. Pause and find stillness. Extend your arms out to form a T, palms facing up or down. Inhale. Exhale. Allow your knees to slowly fall to the left. Be sure that both of your shoulders stay planted. Your gaze can go up, or you can turn your head and look towards your right thumb. Your right leg can stay bent, or you can straighten it and maybe hold on to your right foot with your left hand. Remember, this is just an option. Do what feels best for you. If you're holding on to your right foot, slowly release it. Inhale, knees and hips come back to center. Exhale as your knees fall to the right. Both shoulders stay planted. Gaze can go up or over towards your left thumb. Again, your left knee or left leg can stay bent, or you can straighten your left leg and hold on to your left foot with your right hand. See what feels best for you. And breathe. If you're holding on to your left foot, slowly release it. Inhale, knees and hips come back to center. Breathe and find gentle movement, whatever that is for you. And maybe you even move into some sort of gentle inversion. So that could be happy baby pose. That could be legs up the wall or extending your legs straight up into the air. That could also be plow pose, if that feels accessible, or shoulder stand, or any other posture or stretch that feels good for your body at this time. Keep your connection with breath. And slowly pull your knees back in towards your body. Bring the soles of your feet together and lower your feet all the way down to the mat. If you feel any discomfort in your low back, Press your feet into the mat to lift your hips up and then gently set your hips back down. Taking a deep inhale through your nose and sigh it out. And breathe. If you like, you can stay there, or you can extend your legs out, letting your feet rest wide apart, and also extending your arms out wide, taking up space. We're coming into a reclining star pose. Taking a deep inhale through your nose. Sigh it out. Repeating our mantra, I am taking up more space than before. Breathe. And if you like, you can stay right where you are, or you can move into a different resting position as we prepare for Shavasana. If there's anything you need to grab, your pillow, blanket, bolster, anything you need for added support, go ahead and grab those things now. Get them in place and make your way into your final resting position. Get nice and comfortable. And settle down. Perhaps find another cleansing breath, inhaling through the nose to fill up the belly and lungs. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Eyes are gently closed. Tongue falls away from the roof of your mouth. Face, jawline, and forehead relax. Body releases tightness and tension as muscles relax, releasing resistance and softening. Breath is steady. Your inhales and exhales come and go with ease. Breathe and rest well. I am taking up more space than before. Bring awareness back into your body. Inhales and exhales become longer and more full. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your head from side to side with care. And slowly circle your ankles and wrists. Bend your elbows. Let your arms rest overhead. Take in a deep inhale and stretch from your fingertips all the way down to your toes and stretch, 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 stretch. And with a sigh out of your mouth, release. Relax. Breathe. Slowly pull your knees in towards your body. Wrap your arms around your body, giving yourself a hug. And thank your body out loud for everything it does for you. Thank you, body. Slowly roll onto one side. And from there, come up into a comfortable seated position. Take your time. Sit tall. Eyes are gently closed. Take these last few moments to bask in the peace, love, and ease you have cultivated for yourself. Remember, you are whole and complete. You are loved. You are enough. You are worthy. You do deserve all the best things life has to offer. And you have the strength, wisdom, power, and freedom to create whatever you desire. Take up more space. You are a liberated being. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Palms come together. Exhale them down to heart center. Take in one more deep inhale through your nose. Sigh it out. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. My name is Tia, and as always, I wish you peace, love, balance, and lots of soul. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. How are y'all feeling?